Okay, so welcome back to another session of the Relaxing Fertility Yoga, sponsored by the Fertility Partnership. So we're going to have a slightly shorter session today, and the session is going to be based around the hips and the back, and just finding ways of relaxing these areas, and also opening things up, and just kind of seeing what's going on there. As always, I just really want to invite you to practice kindness to your body, to yourself. And if you have any injuries or any illnesses or anything like that. So I just really want to invite you to listen to your body as well. So if something doesn't feel right to you, please don't feel that you have to do that. You just do whatever serves you. And that's true all the time, whether it's this class, another yoga class, or really any type of fitness in general. At the end of the day, you know your body. So we'll get started with a brief centering and breathing exercise, and then we'll move into some warm-up movements. And then from there, we'll flow through some postures again, just to spend a little bit of time loving up the back and the hips. So also, as always, if you have any props, please feel free to use them. So if you have bolsters, blocks, straps, anything like that you want to use, feel free. If you don't have anything like that, please don't worry. You just do what you just do it without, and that's fine. So we'll get started. I'll put a little bit of music on tonight, and we can start either seated or lying down. So if you're doing this and it's evening, maybe, and if you've been working all day, maybe consider coming down onto your back, and you can bend your knees and come down. And that can be really nice. So if you have any lower back sensitivities, to bend the knees, or if you have a pillow or a bolster that you can put under your legs, that can be quite nice too. But bent legs is really nice, again, if there's any lower back sensitivity. Otherwise, extending the legs all the way out and just letting them flop and splay, that's also fine. Maybe, again, it just depends on how you're feeling, and also maybe the time of day that you're doing the class. So if you want to sit up nice and tall, that's also fine. So you just find what works for you. So we're going to inhale, whether we're sitting or lying down. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale them down and back. Do that a couple more times. And one more. And just relax the shoulders down. Relax the hands, either facing up or down. Up for receiving energy, down for grounding energy. And then close your eyes if they're not yet closed. And take a few deep inhales through the nose, with exhales sighing or blowing the air out of the mouth. Once you've sighed out, just let your natural breath take over again. Just notice what your breath can tell you about this moment in your body. Take the awareness and bring it up to the face. And just start to soften through the face, relax the brow. Relax down along the corners of the eyes and the corners of the mouth. Loosen the jaw. Take that same awareness down to your hands, soften and relax through the palms, through the fingers. Often we can store stress and tension in the face and the hands without even knowing it, so just checking in can be helpful. From here, take the awareness and bring it back to the breath again. And just start to deepen the breath by inhaling through the nose and taking the breath down into the belly so that the belly rises with the inhale. And exhale out the nose and feel the belly fall. We inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. Then deepen the breath further. Inhale through the nose, fill up, belly, ribs, chest, expanding all the way up through the inhale. Exhale out the nose, chest, ribs, and belly contract. So we're coming into this 3-part Dirga breath. If you're familiar with the Ujjayi or the ocean wave sounding breath, feel free to come into that. But if you're not familiar with it, don't worry, just stick with this for now. Let's just take about 5 more rounds of slow, deep breath here. And then from here, start to mentally ready yourself for movement. And just in your own time and in your own way, start to draw some movement back into your body. So you're just going to let yourself start to stretch, roll around, yawn, sigh, just whatever you need, whatever feels good to you. Just It can be wiggling, it can be stretching, it can just be some very light movement, just anything that feels good to you. All right. And then from here, we're going to start to bring ourselves up to a tabletop position. So that means we're going to come onto hands and knees. So just take your time, and then when you can, bring yourself up again onto hands and knees, so that you're bringing your wrists in line with your shoulders and your knees in line with your hips. Now, if you are on quite a hard floor and if you're feeling that it's uncomfortable on your knees, if you're using a yoga mat, you can put a little fold in your yoga mat in the middle of your mat, and then you can bring your knees onto that fold, or you could fold up a blanket or a towel or something that you have at home that is going to allow you to be more comfortable on your hands and knees. Okay, so we're just supporting the bone of the knees there. Okay, and then from here, we're going to inhale, we're going to arch the spine. So we're going to roll the shoulders back, open up through the chest, lift the sits bones. And then exhale, tuck the chin in towards your chest and round all the way up. And then again, we're going to inhale, take a little arch. And exhale, round. And again, inhale, arch. And exhale, round. And then inhale, come back through center. And then from here, we're going to take a very gentle twist for the upper back. Now, when we talk about fertility yoga, we typically, we avoid deep twists, but you can do light forms of twists here. So we're going to take the left forearm and we're going to bring it down to the ground and turn to look past the right shoulder. So that left forearm is coming down, left wrist coming behind the right. And again, we're just going to turn and look past that right shoulder. Just get that little stretch going. And this is where we'll leave it today. And then we're going to bring ourselves back up. And then from here, we're going to walk down onto the forearms. So that we're coming with the shoulders in line with the wrists just to start, but then leave your bum up in the air. So if you think about a dog in a play bow, getting ready to pounce or play with another dog, it's that kind of move. We're going to then take the arms all the way out in front of us and bring the forehead down. You're just giving that nice stretch for the shoulders and the upper back here. Okay, and then walk yourself back towards tabletop. So we're coming back, wrists in line with the shoulders, knees in line still with the hips, and then we're just going to take that really gentle twist of the upper body to the other side. So the right forearm is going to come down and we turn and we look past that left shoulder, and just say hi to the spine there, getting a little bit of hydration through the twist. And then we're going to take it all the way back up, and then we're going to send the bottom back towards the heels. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to come into a child's pose, but we're going to add a little something on. So just go ahead and slide out into your child's pose. So forehead down, belly over between the thighs. And then lift your head and take your arms wider than shoulder distance. So if you're using a mat, you're going to take your hands off the edges of the mat so that they're coming onto the floor. If you're not using a mat, it's fine. Again, just wider than shoulder distance. And then we're going to take the right hand and cross it over the left. So it's like a cat stretching out its foreleg. And then we're going to drop the head down between the upper arms. Oh, so we just get this nice deep stretch here. And then we're going to take it back up, and then we're going to take that left arm back out wide, and then we cross right over left, just going the other way. And as you rest your head down between your arms, really shift your weight towards your right hip so that you get that nice long side stretch here. And then take it back up through the center. And then from here, we're going to roll ourselves back up into our tabletop position. So wrists and shoulders in line, knees and hips in line. Okay, and then from here, take your right leg and, I'm running into a poof behind me. Okay, and then we're going to take the right leg and extend that right leg all the way out behind you. Now, we're going to then bend that leg out to the side like a dog having a wee. And we're going to draw it up and then roll it towards the elbow. And it's okay if it doesn't touch, okay? We're just going in that direction. And then we take that right leg back out. And then again, we're going to bend that right knee, drawing it up towards the shoulder, send it around to the elbow, and swing it back. So we're working the glutes a little bit here too. Take a couple more. Feeling the glutes, feeling the hip. Okay, and then take it all the way back out behind you. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, bend that right knee in towards your chest, and then just float your foot down. And I'm gonna scoot back a little bit because otherwise I'm gonna go off the screen. I still might actually, let's see. So we're going to take that foot forward, and we're going, yeah, I'm just about going headless, that's fine. You know my head is there. So, and there's a dog bone, there's always dog bones. Okay, so right knee in line with the ankle. We're going to swing the arms up into the sky. And then we're going to exhale, and we're going to bend the elbows. So we're making a scarecrow position with the arms, okay? So we're going to take an inhale, open up the chest. And then exhale, tuck the chin in towards the chest and round down. So you kind of have this Michael Jackson Thriller-like movement. And then we're going to inhale, we open the chest, open up into the scarecrow. Exhale, chin into the chest, take it down. One more. Okay, and then inhale, lift it all the way up. Take your hands all the way up into the sky. Something a little bit different here. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips. I'm gonna run into the plant. I'm always running into the plant. Take your hands down. Curl your left toes under behind you, and I want you to start to lift up. And you're going to pop that left leg up, taking your fingertips towards the floor. And then keep lifting that left leg up, and you're going to hang your head down towards your right leg a little bit. So you're taking a standing split. Stay there for just a moment. I'm just going to adjust the screen so that I'm a little bit more in the frame here. Okay, and then walk back up onto your fingertips. Bring your left leg parallel to the ground, and then push off your fingertips and come all the way up to standing. Okay, and then once you come up to stand, I feel like a little snowman right now, but Not sure about anyone else. I'm trying to keep the heat off. I'm sure everyone's kind of there. So we're bringing the feet to a hip distance stance. And then from here, we're going to inhale, lift the arms up. And then exhale, release down. And again, inhale, lift. And exhale down. And one more. And then inhale, lift all the way up. And then from here, I want you to, and I'm just going to again adjust the screen ever so slightly, just so it's still a little bit more obvious. Okay, so what we're going to do here is arms are up. We're going to drop the left hand, so it's coming towards the spine. And then the right hand is coming over towards that left elbow. We're just opening up the tricep. Nothing masochistic, not wrenching the arm across, but just a light pressure. And then we're going to exhale and just take a little lean over to the right, and you're going to feel your shoulder a bit more there. And then inhale back through center. And just a simple swap. We drop that right hand down. We hold on to that left elbow, take an inhale. And exhale, take a slight lean across so that, again, just saying hey to the shoulder. Trying to open things up a little bit. And then inhale, take it all the way back through center and release your arms out to a T. And exhale, hinge forward from your hips and swan dive down. Hang the head, hang the arms. And just give your head a few shakes, yes. And a few shakes, no. And again, head is nice and heavy and we go yes, yes, yes. And no, 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 just really hang the neck. Let it all be heavy there. Okay. And then from here, come back to center, start to bend your knees and slowly ragdoll your body all the way up. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten that we've got more of the floor work to do on the other side, but we're just gonna throw in one more thing here before we take it down. So what I'd like you to do here is just really find that nice hip distance stance. So you're grounding through your feet and feeling the ball, the side, the heel of each foot, really pressing through the foundation of the earth underneath you. And let yourself feel the earth underneath you. Remind yourself that you are here now. And shift the weight a little bit, foot to foot, leg to leg. Okay, and then you're going to shift your weight into your left foot, and then take your right leg and turn the heel so that it is coming up above the ankle, so that right knee is tipping out to the side. Now, if that's enough, stay here. If you want to take it further, you might slide that foot up into the calf. If you still want to take it further, you might want to put the foot all the way up into the thigh, but avoid the knee. It's kind of an easy go-to point, but it's not a great habit to get into long term. It might not do you any damage today, but again, it's not a good habit because it can cause problems long term. So again, either coming up into above the ankle, into the calf, or up into the thigh. And your wardrobe might also affect this. My foot's gonna slide too much with these socks. Okay, so take it in now, lift your arms up. Now something slightly different here today in our tree. I want you to draw the backs of your hands together. So usually we take the palms together, draw the backs of your hands together, and then take your left hand around behind your right. So left hand comes around behind the right, and then we're going to inhale, and we're going to stretch up to the sky so that the arms, the elbows are coming behind the head. If the arms don't come behind the head, it's okay. You just do the best that you can. Arms might be out front, and that's okay. So what we're doing is we're still working on opening up the shoulders and the upper back. At the same time, we just have that nice outward opening through the hip. All right, and then let's exhale. Unwind. Go ahead, take that leg down and then step up towards the front of your mat or towards the front of your practice space. I think I need a name for this plant. I've got, the last time I counted, I have 47 house plants, which was an addiction from the pandemic, actually. And only one of them has a name. It's not this one. Anyway, someone can let me know if you can think of a good name for this plant. So we're going to take it in now, lift the arms up, and then exhale, swan dive, hinge forward from the hips, take your hands down towards the ground, bend your knees, and then step one foot and then the other back. You're just going to pause in a plank, but we're not staying in plank. We're then going to push it back into a downward facing dog. So we're just going to roll the shoulders back, lift the tailbone up into the sky, take a little walk of your pucci. So you're bending one knee and then the other. And push back into your full expression of down dog. Squeeze into your armpits. And then exhale. Start to roll forward. And you're going to bring yourself down into tabletop again. So you take your knees down. And then we're bringing the wrists and the shoulders in line, knees and the hips. And then same thing, but just on the other side now. We're going to take the left leg and we're going to extend it back. And then, again, it's like a dog having a wee. We take that leg back. Then we're going to bend that leg up towards the shoulder, around to the elbow. And we send it all the way back. And we're just going to do a few of these. Couple more, maybe 3 more. Last one. We're going to take that leg back, and then you're going to bend that left leg, bring it forward. You can move your left hand, and then we're going to stand up. So that we're standing up into that left leg. We swing the arms up. Exhale, sink the shoulders. Then we're going to inhale, open the chest up to the sky. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest and round down. And again, inhale, open the chest, open the arms. Exhale, round. Let's take one more. And then inhale, lift the arms up. Weep. And exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Take the fingertips down onto the ground. We're going to lean forward into that left foot. Start to pick the right leg up behind you. And keep lifting, lifting, lifting that leg up into the sky. Hanging the head down towards your knee. Toward your left knee. So we take that standing split. Just feeling the strength through the standing leg.
All your time, all of your time, I know you can safely.
Okay, and then come back up into your fingertips. Bring your right leg parallel to the ground and try to tip all the way back up to standing. Okay, and then once you come back up to standing, we're going to inhale, lift the arms. Exhale. Inhale. And one more. Inhale, lift it all the way up. And then exhale, release your arms down. Roll the shoulders back. And then from here, we're going to do that tree to the other side. So we're going to shift the weight into the right foot. We're going to turn the left knee out to the side, bringing that heel up above the ankle. Maybe take the foot up into the calf. Or again, maybe take it all the way up into the thigh. Wardrobe and body allowing. Okay, and then take it in, now lift the arms up. We're going to take the backs of the hands together. And then this time, bring the right hand behind the left and inhale, stretch up to the sky. And again, try to bring your hands behind the back of the head and the elbows behind the back of the head if the body allows. But don't worry if it doesn't. It's okay if it stays out front. Couple more breaths here. Really lift, open up the shoulders. Okay, and then exhale, start to unwind your arms. Bring that foot down. Take your feet slightly wider than hip distance. We're going to do one more thing for the shoulders here tonight. So we're going to roll the shoulders back, interlace the fingers behind the back, start to pop the chest. Oh, take a nice big inhale there, opening up the heart. And then exhale, put a little bend in your knees, hinge forward from the hips, hang the head. Let those interlaced fingers hang back and away from your lower back. Now, if it feels okay to you, you can have a little play here by just softening through your knees, having a little sway, but only if that feels okay to you. Okay, then bring it back to center. Draw your hands back down to your lower back. Unwind the fingers. And reverse a swan dive up to the sky. And exhale. Unwind your arms. And then from here, you can do this. You can come back down onto the ground however you like. So if you want to just plop yourself down, go for it. If you want to do something a little more playful, cross one foot in front of the other, bend your knees, and bring yourself down. If that doesn't work, please don't worry. You just come down in the way that serves you. Okay? And then, come here, Halo. And then from here, we're going to start to bring it down onto the back. Okay, so just go ahead and come down onto your back, and then from here, a couple options. Same as before, you can either bend your knees or you can have your legs extended straight. And in a moment, if you want, you might even grab a blanket, or if you have a pillow nearby that you want to throw under your head, that's fine. But before you do, let's just do a couple more things here. So we're going to inhale, lift the arms up into the sky. Exhale, draw the shoulders down. And then we're going to bend the elbows, take hold of opposite elbows and opposite hands. So it's just like you're forming a cradle above your chest, and you're going to take an inhale here. And then exhale, draw your right elbow down towards the right side, letting the left shoulder lift. So we're just getting a nice stretch into the shoulder. And then inhale back through center. And exhale over to the other side. And inhale back through center. And unwind and just draw the knees in towards your chest. Take a moment just to hug the legs. If you want, you can rock and sway a little bit here. Then go ahead and take your legs down. And again, either bend your knees or extend your legs all the way out, just letting them flop and splay. And maybe you want to throw a blanket over your body or a pillow underneath your head. And then we're just going to relax the shoulders, relax the hands. Close the eyes. And just take a few deep inhales through the nose with exhales, sighing or blowing the air out of the mouth a few last times. And just do that as many times as you need, but when you're ready, just let your natural breath take over again. And as you come down, just feel your body melting down into the ground, into the earth. And as your body relaxes down, just let your eyelids become heavy over your eyes. And just really pause and allow yourself to be here now with your body supported by the ground. And just bring a sense of gratitude into your heart. And just imagine this energy of gratitude being pumped around your body just like blood. Gratitude for your hands, your arms, your legs, all these bones and muscles and tissues, all these organs, everything that makes up your body. And check in with the core of your body, checking in with your hips, your spine, your shoulders, your chest. And just offer your thanks to this core, to this foundation. So imagine if you work super hard for somebody else all the time, all the time, all the time, and you're never acknowledged. You're just kept away, or you're told off, you're put down. And sometimes the body might feel like that. It can often be in our contemporary society that all we do is tell off our bodies. Think of all the things they should be doing differently or the ways that they should look different. But according to whom anyway? And so what happens if you just say thank you? Thank you to this body. Thank you for everything you're doing all of the time. And then take that same gratitude and bring it back to your breath. And just start to deepen your breath. And draw some movement back into your lovely fingers and toes. And then gently start to roll yourself all the way back up to seated. So just rolling to one side and coming back up. And once you come back up to seated, just take your hands into prayer in front of the heart. Gently bow, honoring your body, your light, your practice in this earth. Thank you so much for joining here. Stop the recording.